State-sourced income and withholding tax for non-resident persons. In the context of corporate tax, a non-resident person refers to any individual, business, or juridical entity that is not incorporated or does not have its place of management in the UAE. However, even if a person is classified as a non-resident person, they may still be subject to corporate tax on certain types of income that they receive from the UAE. Specifically, if a non-resident person earns income derived from state-sourced income, it will be subject to withholding tax in the UAE, provided this income is not connected to a permanent establishment, pay, of the non-resident person within the UAE. 1. What constitutes state-sourced income? Income is considered state-sourced when it originates from various sources within the UAE. Essentially, state-sourced income refers to income that has a direct link to the UAE, and this could include a range of factors, such as the origin of the income or the location of the assets or activities that generate the income. The key criteria for state-sourced income are as follows. A. Income derived from a resident person. If a non-resident person receives income from a resident person, i.e., an individual or business established and recognized in the UAE, that income is classified as state-sourced income. This could include income received by a foreign entity or individual from any business or commercial transaction conducted with a UAE resident. B. Income from a non-resident person's permanent establishment in the UAE. Income that is derived from a non-resident person but is connected to the non-resident person's permanent establishment, pay, in the UAE is also considered state-sourced income. In cases where a foreign company operates through a pay in the UAE, income that is linked to activities or operations carried out by that pay within the country would be classified as state-sourced income. C. Income from activities, contracts, assets, capital, rights, or services in the UAE. Income that arises from activities or contracts performed within the UAE, assets located in the UAE, capital invested in the UAE, or rights used within the country will also be treated as state-sourced income. This includes income derived from the utilization of property or resources situated in the UAE, as well as any services that are either provided or received in the country. 2 examples of state-sourced income. State-sourced income can take various forms depending on the nature of the transaction or activity involved. Some examples of income that would be considered state-sourced income include income from the sale of goods in the UAE. If a non-resident person sells goods within the UAE, the income earned from these sales will be considered state-sourced income, as it is derived from activities performed within the UAE. Income from movable or immovable property in the UAE. Any income generated from the ownership, rental, or sale of property located within the UAE, whether movable, such as vehicles or equipment, or immovable, such as real estate, will be classified as state-sourced income. Income from the disposal of shares of a resident person. If a non-resident person disposes of shares in a company that is considered a resident person in the UAE, the income derived from this sale will also be considered state-sourced income. 3. Withholding tax on state-sourced income. When a non-resident person receives state-sourced income, and this income is not attributable to a permanent establishment, pay, of the non-resident person in the UAE, this income is subject to withholding tax. Withholding tax is a tax that is deducted at the source before the income is paid to the recipient. However, it is important to note that state-sourced income earned by a non-resident person that is not linked to a permanent establishment in the UAE is currently subject to a 0% withholding tax. This means that, in practical terms, no corporate tax liability arises in these cases. The 0% withholding tax rate effectively exempts the income from taxation, making it a favorable tax environment for non-resident entities or individuals earning income within the UAE.